going to share my screen. Okay. Please let me know if you can see my screen. Okay, so we're going to teach you once again how to create and customize your blog sites. So here we are in GoHighLevel. This is the primary tab you guys are going to see once you log in. In this case, I'm going to create Justin Levin's blog site. So I'm in his account right here. And so to start, we're going to go into this section in here called sites. And then we're going to see these options right up here. In this case, we're going to choose this section, blogs. So once you are in here, you're going to see this section that's going to be basically empty for you guys because we're going to create now a blog site. So basically, what you guys need to do is just go to this blue button in here, click in this arrow, note in the bottom like that, just the arrow. So you can choose this second option to create the blog from a template, because we created a template for you guys to make the job easier. So once you click create from template, you're going to see this option in here that's called agents blog template. You just need to choose this template here, click in this button, and then it's going to start adding the template to your blogs. So basically, your blog site, it's like your personal website. You will have all your contact information, your bio, the links you want to add in there, images you want to add in there, and it's going to be like the portfolio for your blog post. So in the blog creation, we have two sections basically, the blog site and the blog post. The blog site is your website, and the blog posts are like text you're going to add on your blog site. So the first step we need to do once you have the template log in here, we're going to change the title. And so to change the title, we're going to go to the blog site settings. To do that, we're going to click in these three dots in here, select settings, and then we will have these options in here. So we need to fill this up. The first thing we will do is to change the title. So in this case, since I'm doing Justin Levin's, he's from West Palm Beach, so that's going to be the title of his blog. Of course, you can add whatever title you want. So I'm going to say Best Realtor West Palm Beach, for example. After you selected your title, then we're going to connect our domains. So everyone should have their domains connected, since that's a step we already did for you. So you just need to click in this box in here and your domain should appear like this. Then you're going to select it. And then the next step is to add the home path. That's basically, sorry, the slug. So that's basically how your link will look like when you share it and when you open it and see it in here. So you can add whatever you want in here. So for example, I'm going to say Best Realtor West Palm Beach. If you write this with uppercase, it sometimes it doesn't let you continue. So if you have a problem and this appears in red, you just need to remove the uppercase and do everything like this. Now, the next step is to add a description for your blog. So in here, you're going to write whatever you think your blog site will be about. So I'm going to use this example, a space with articles and advice for real estate in West Palm Beach. I think an agent uh, gave us like a tip the last meeting. If you guys don't know how to write this or don't have anything in mind, you can ask ChatGPT or Gemini to help you with this. But it's basically a short description of what your blog will be about. After that, we're going to click in this button in here to update the information. And once it's ready, we're going to see a pop-up in here saying that it's already updated, like this. And then we're going to head back to the primary blog section. So in here, as you can see, we already changed the title for our blog site. And then we have here the blog post. So these two are basically two examples of blog posts. I saw some agents asking if they can remove this. If you want to remove it, you can totally do it. This is just so you guys can see how a blog post will look like. You can totally remove it, or also if you guys want to edit this and update the information, you can do it. But yeah, I'm going to go into that in a moment. So the first step I would like you guys to do is to edit your blog site, because I've been seeing many agents creating only blog posts and not their blog sites. So I think the blog site is very important, because if you create blog posts and not the blog site, nobody will be able to see your blog post. So it's very important so that you guys create your blog site. So to do that, we're going to go into this button here. You can just click it, but I like to click in this option in here to edit it in a new tab. So we're going to see the GoHighLevel editor in here. This editor is basically the same editor you will see when you edit funnels or when you edit websites or whatever. It's just the same thing in GoHighLevel account. So in here, this is what your blog site will look like. Of course, this is just the template, so it's empty with placeholders, so you guys can fill it out. So this is basically how your blog site will look like. We have 5 sections, and so I'm going to explain it by sections. So the first section is the header. So this is the one that will help us navigate through the MBT Collective site. We have here these buttons to go to the home, to go to different pages about MBT. So I truly recommend to not edit this, to not touch it, because if you touch something you shouldn't, then you will probably make the navigation not work. So I do recommend you guys to not touch this. Then we have this section in here, we call it the agent section, because in here you can add whatever you guys want. The first step we're going to do is to change the placeholders we created. So the first thing we want to do is to change this title in here. So in here, you're going to add a title for you. So if you want to add real estate agent, broker associate, vendors, partner, whatever you guys want to add, area leader. In this case, for Justin Levins, he's the area leader for West Palm Beach. So I'm going to add that in here. To edit the text, you just need to place your mouse in here, and then you're going to see this orange box. You just need to click on that, and you can change the text. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to add West Palm Beach area leader. After that, we're going to change the name. So in here, I'm going to add Justin Levins. After that, we're going to add the bio. The bio, you can create it using the AI bot Jessica created for you guys. That's the Eagle one. If you don't know where to find it, you can ask in the Help AIT channel, or you can go to the SOP for GoHighLevel. There you can find the detailed description of and the step by step of what you guys need to do to create it. But it's basically an SEO optimized bio. So if you create it like that, it will be easier for people to find your blog because it includes SEO optimization. So that's a recommendation. In this case, I'm going to use, just for the example, Justin Levin's Silos bio. So I'm just going to copy and paste it in here. So like I always recommend you guys, when you copy and paste things in GoHighLevel, I do recommend you guys to paste it as a plain text. So the format of the text won't change. So that's what I recommend you guys to do. After you added your bio, you will add in here characteristics of your business, of you, or whatever you guys want to add, your capabilities, experience, or whatever, any skills you guys want to add in here. So for Justin, I'm going to add he has 5 years of experience. I'm going to add it in here. And again, I'm going to paste it as a plain text. Then we're going to add first time home buyers, for example. Paste it as a plain text. And then buyer's agent. Now I think I'm going to add this vacation short-term rentals. So we give you 3 things to add, but if you want to add more, you can just select one of them and duplicate it using this button in here, these 2 boxes. So just duplicate it and you can add something else, for example, luxury homes, paste as a plain text. And you can add more if you want, or you can delete if you don't want to have more than 2 or 3. So to delete, you just need to click in this trash in here and the text will be deleted. After that, we're going to change the agent's photo. So here you're going to add your headshot or the photo you guys want. To do that, we're going to click in the photo. You will see this toolbar in here, and we're going to look for this option that's called image, and we're going to click in this icon in here, and this will open your media storage. So your media storage is basically like your personal gallery where you can upload any file, any image, video you guys want. So that's your personal space. You can also connect your Google Drive. You can organize this by folders. And in this case, I'm going to upload Justin Levin's headshot. So to do that, I'm going to click in this button, upload, and then I'm going to add his headshot like this from my computer. Once it's uploaded, I'm going to select it and insert media. So that way you will have your headshot updated in here. After that, another thing you guys can do in here is if you want to change, for example, the background, you just need to select like this. You will see this green box. You can go to this toolbar in here and you will see this option background. You can change the color, you can add an image as a background, and even you can add a video. So you can, for example, just click in here and change the color as you guys want. Um, you can also go in here and add an image. You can upload any image you guys want to use, or you can also go into this section here called, and you can select this option, backgrounds, and you will see plenty of options of backgrounds. So I don't know, for example, you want this one, you just need to select it and insert media. And then you will have your background updated. Of course, if you think the color of the letters won't match the background, you can also change it. To change it, you just need to select the text, and then you will see this option in here. So you can change the colors. I don't know if you want it black, if you want it red, whatever color you guys want. Um, but yeah, that's basically it. In this case, I think I'm going to. No, I'm gonna leave it like that. Yes. So after that, once you finish this, you can also add more images. You can also add links, videos in here. So to add new elements in this section, you just need to click in this plus button in here, and you will see plenty of options in here. You can add text, headlines, subheadlines, paragraphs, bullet lists. You can add buttons. You can add buttons to share to your social media. You can add, for example, a logo showcase. If you have preferred vendor, you want to add in here. You can uh, add their logos with this option. You can add images, videos, image sliders. So, for example, if you want to add a video, I think a good option to add in here of a video is the Meet Your Agent video. That's a video you can find on your marketing folder we send you once you finish your onboarding. I think that's a good video to add in here, for example. So to add a video, you just need to click in here, click in this button to select the video, and once again, you will be redirected to your media storage. That's your personal gallery, basically. So if you have your Meet Your Agent video, you can download it from your marketing folder, upload it in here from your computer, and then insert it in this section. So if you, for example, this is your Meet Your Agent video and you want to add a title for that, so you just select this and drag to the section you want to add it, and then your say something like learn more about me and my team, for example. And then you can add whatever video you want to add it here. Also, you can add buttons to redirect people to, I don't know, a page you want them to use. For example, if you want to add your silo page in here, you can go to this section that's called buttons, and then you can select any type of button you like in here. So for example, I'm going to add this one. You just need to drag it and place it in here. And you can link, for example, your Silo account. So to edit this button, you just need to click on that, go to this section in here, and you will change, for example, this title in here. So I don't know, you will say something like learn more about me. And then to link the silo page, you just need to go to the buttons action in here, and you're going to select the option you want to, the action you want the button to do. So to do that, you will go into this list in here, and you can choose, for example, in this case, you want the button to go into URL once the people click it. So you can choose website URL and then paste the link you want to use. So for example, I'm going to paste Justine's Silo page and add it in here. Since Silo, it's a page that's outside of the MBT Collective site, I do recommend you guys to select this option to open in a new tab. So when people click on that, they won't lose your blog site, and your Silo page will be opened in a new tab. So that's a good option you can do. Once you finish that, of course, you can edit this and add whatever you guys want. We added this button in here to so you guys can link your IDX search property link. In this case, we're going to use the iSelf website in here. So to link your website in here, you just need to click in this button, and once again, you will look for the button action. And in here, you're going to add your iSell or your IDX to search properties. So in this case, I'm going to add Justine's iSell website. And once again, since this is a page that's outside MBT Collective, I do recommend to select this option in here. Once you do that, we will go into this section that's called the blog post section. So this is how your blog post will look like once you create them. So to add your blog post, you just need to go into this section in here, choose categories. So if you've already created blog posts, the blog posts are basically organized by categories you guys create. So you will choose the category you want to be shown on your blog site. So if you, for example, want to add a buyer's category and you want to add real estate updates, you select them in here, and those are the blog posts people are going to see on your blog site. And the last section is the footer. So in this section, we only need to change the contact information. So you guys are going to add your email, your phone number, address. So to do that, I'm going to paste Justin Levin's email like this. I'm going to paste now his phone number like this, and then the address. And in the address, we use the office address. And as you can see, this sometimes happens when you paste a text. The format can change. So to change the color, you just need to select it and change the color so people can see it. After that, you can link your social media account in here. So this is basically another button. So to link your pages, you just need to click in the button, search the button action section, and then you're going to add, for example, your Facebook link in here. I'm going to add Justine's Facebook page. Then I'm going to do the same for Instagram. So again, buttons action, website URL, and paste the link to the page you want to link. So Instagram. And for YouTube, if you don't have a YouTube account, you can leave the MBT YouTube account so people can have something to watch on YouTube about us. Once you finish doing that, uh, that's basically what you guys need to do for your blog sites. So once you finish, make sure to always click in this button here to publish, because if you don't publish it, nobody will be able to see your blog. And then you can click in here in this link and you will see how your blog will look like. So that's basically it. So if you, for example, click in this button, you will go to the Silos account, then in here to the IDX to search properties. So when people search properties, those properties can be linked to yourself. And these are blog posts. These are the two examples we created. Of course, these are from Pinellas and Brevard. So this is just an example because Justin Levins is from West Palm Beach. But that's basically it for the blog side. So now we're going to create a blog post. So to create a blog post, you're going to click in this button here, new post. I'm going to open another GoHighLevel tab because I closed it. Okay, so once you create a new blog post, this is what you guys are going to see. This is basically a blank page, very similar to Google Docs. So in here, you will write or type whatever you guys want to create your blog about. We're going to use AI to create the blogs. So if you go into GoHighLevel, I'm going to open Justin Levin's account again in another tab. So to create the blog post, we're going to use an AI that's integrated in GoHighLevel that's called Mila. So in this section in here, if you scroll down, you will see this button. This is Mila. This is an AI assistant. So once you open Mila, you will see this. If you don't have a account, you will need to click in this button here to sign up. You will add your email, your password, and create your account. Um, we recommend you guys to use the same email and the same password you use to create GoHighLevel, just to make things easier. So in this case, I'm going to use the social media account, team account. So once you log in, you will see this. So to start, you will need to click in this button, Start Chat with me. And you will see various sections. The first section is the Mila chat. That's basically a chat that works like ChatGPT. You can ask her whatever you guys want. Then we have this second option, that's article writer. This is the option we're going to use to create the blog post. Then we have market updates. You can generate market updates also. And you can also create social media posts using Mila. So we're going to go into the second option, article writer. And then we're going to fill all this to create the blog post. So I'm going to create, for example, first time home buyers tips in West Palm Beach, for example. And you can add in here the location, the city. I'm going to add once again in here West Palm Beach. You can choose the tone you want the blog to be. So you can choose professional, friendly. I'm going to choose, for example, friendly and conversational. You can choose the length of the blog post. If you want a short, medium, or long, I'm going to say medium. And then you can choose the target. So in this case, I'm going to say first-time homebuyers. And you have these two checkbox. I do recommend you guys to leave it like this, mark, because it will use statistics and data and local insights to create the blog post. So it's more accurate, basically. So once you do that, you will click in here and it will start to writing your article or your blog post. So we use Mila because Mila has a integrated the SEO, that search engine optimization, and that's what's going to help people to find your blogs, because Mila will create a title, will create the blog post, and it will create keywords. So when people are searching things online, they can find your blog when they use those keywords. So that's why we use Mila and not ChatGPT or Gemini. Um, and it's easier so because she gives you like all the options to just fill this. So once the blog is ready, this is what you guys are going to see. So Mila creates the title, creates the description. She also generates a image to add to the blog, and this is like the body of the text, like all the blog post. Then we'll have these other options in here. The second option, we don't care about this. We uh, go into this SEO data section. This is a very important section. Like I mentioned before, this is the SEO information we're going to use so people can find our blog post. So as you can see, we have a title, the description, keywords, and then we have this section in here, that's the image Mila created. So to start creating our blog post, we're first going to change the title. So we're just going to go into Mila, copy and paste the title. After that, we're going to copy and paste all of this into our page in here. So just paste it like this. And of course, you guys can read it and delete any paragraph you want. If you don't like this section, you can delete it. If you want to edit it, you can totally do it. That's basically like all the blog posts. And then we like to add an image. So to add an image in here, I like to add it in here in the first section. So to do that, I just click in here and then press enter. And then I'm going to click in this first line and I'm going to add the image Mila created. So to do that, I'm going to go into this section in here, download the image, and then I'm going to add it. So to add an image, you need to go into this section in here, click in this icon, you're going to click in this section and choose from media storage. So that's basically what GoHighLevel always do when you want to upload anything. It's going to redirect you to your media storage every time. So
Hey,
in this case, yes,
nothing. I'm just in a Zoom. Why? What's going on?
sorry.
Did he call you? Yeah.
Oh, I think somebody has their mic on. Okay. So, okay, so we're here in our media storage. I'm going to upload the image Mila created. And once again, I'm going to click in this button in here, upload the image, and open it. Once it's in here, I'm going to select it and insert the media in our blog post. So every time you upload an image in the blog post section, it's going to ask you for this alt text. That's for the SEO. So this is mandatory. You can't skip it. That's why we use Mila, because Mila gives us the text we can add in here. So we're just going to go into Mila, put in here, and I'm going to copy, for example, this one. And I'm going to paste it in here. So after that, I'm going to insert the image, and this is how it will look like. You can also fix the size, the way you want it to be in here. You can add more images if you want. So if you want to add, for example, something in here, you just need to, once again, click insert image, click in here, choose from media storage, and GoHighLevel has these options in here that are basically sites where you can search images. Of course, you can just download it and from any page you want, but this is a good option. You can choose whatever of these two, and you can search for any image you want. For example, I'm going to say homes, and then you will have all these options in here. You can choose whatever you guys want. I'm going to choose this one, for example. So I'm going to select it and insert media. And once again, every time you upload an image, it will ask you to add this alt text. So I'm going to add the same one in here, and I'm going to insert the image. Also, if you guys want to add a link in here, you can totally do it. Just click in this button in here and paste the link you want to add. You can also insert audio if you guys want to do something like uh, yourself reading the blog post. You can do it. Just record yourself reading it, and people can listen to it when you insert the audio in here. You can also insert videos, and you can edit, of course, the text. If you want to change the font, you can select it in here. If you want to change the size, if you want to make it bold, italic, it's basically it. It's very simple. It's just like a Google Doc. Once you do that, you will click into this button in here to continue to the blog post settings. So once you're in here, the first thing you're going to see is this section in here to choose if you want the post to be drafted, to be published, or to schedule the publish of this blog post. So in this case, I'm going to publish it. And we're going to fill all these sections in here. So we're going to add a URL slug. That's basically how your links will look like. So I'm going to add the title, for example, essential tips for first-time home buyers. After that, you're going to choose a category. As I mentioned before, the blogs are going to be organized by categories. You can create how many categories you guys want. You can make it about buyers, about sellers, about mortgage, about real estate updates, about anything you guys want. Since this blog post is about buyers, you just can simply select this. But if you don't have any category created, you can click in this option in here, and then you will create the category. So for example, I'm going to say first time home buyers. Then you're going to add a slug. That's basically how the links will look like. I'm going to add the same name as the label in here. You can add a description also for the slugs. Sometimes it does this if you have uppercases. And you can add a description. You can say first time home buyers tips. I think this is not mandatory, so you can skip it, the description. And then after you fill this up, you click in create category. Once created, you can choose the category you want in here. I'm going to say first time home buyers. Then in here, we're going to add the outer. That's going to be you because you are the ones that are creating the blogs. So everyone will have Larry as outer in here because of the examples we created in the template. But you can add your name in here by clicking again in the plus button. Add your name, in this case, Justin Levins. You can add a description in here. And once you finish, you click create outer. Once created, you click on your name in here, and that's it. And we need to add the keywords. So the keywords are the ones that Mila created in the SEO data section. So we have all these keywords. So we're going to copy and paste them in here. We need to do it one by one because if you copy all of them at the same time and paste it in here, it's not going to work. So you need to copy and paste one by one. So just copy, paste it in here, and to make sure that it's added, you need to press enter. Then we're going to do the same thing with all the keywords you guys want to add. You can add 4, you can add 2, you can add all of them as you want. Then I'm going to press enter again, copy, paste it, and press enter. Once again, copy, paste it, and press enter. So I'm going to add 4 for the example. And that's it for this section. Then we have this little section in here. In here, you can add a cover image for your blog post if you want to add an image. It's the same thing. You can just click on change. It's going to open your media storage. You can upload any image you want. If you want to use the same image Mila created for you, you can do it. Just clicking in here. And once again, every time you add a image in this section, it will ask you to add a alt text. So I'm going to say first time home buyers, for example. And then we have a short description for our blog post. And once again, Mila created a short description in here. So you just need to copy and paste it in here. So that's basically it for your blog post. Once you have all this ready, you just need to click in this button here to publish your blog. And you will see your blog post created in here. If you want to add this to your blog site, you just need to go once again to edit your blog site. And you will add your blog post. You're going to select your category, and that's going to be the blog post that's going to be shown on your blog site. So we are here in the blog site section. We're going to the blog post section. That's this one in here. And then you can choose the categories. So for example, if you don't want all the categories to be shown, you choose select first time home buyers. That's the one we just created. You can also choose what you want to be shown on your blog post. If you want to add the image, for example. If you want the outer to be shown as well, you can see in here that your name is going to appear in the blog post. And you can choose, of course, also if you don't want to show the published date, if you don't want to show the description, you can just play with this as you want. And after that, as always, you need to click on publish. So the blog will be published online and people can see it. So that's basically it for your blog post and blog sites. So if you want to preview your blog site, you can click in this box in here. And this is how it will look like, for example. And as you can see in here, I just selected one blog post. And this is the one that's going to show in your blog sites. So these links of your blog sites, we're going to add them to the MBT Collective page. So that's why it's very important that you guys create your blog sites, because if you don't have your blog sites, when people go into the MBT Collective page and then, I don't know, they're searching for people in Pinellas, for example, and then when you click in this button in here, that's going to open your blog sites. And you can see here your blog site with your blog post. So, for example, that's Jason's. I think Alex Landry already has his blog site already. Yes. So it's very important that you guys create and edit your blog sites, because that's what people are going to see in the MBT Collective site. And of course, if you already created, you can let us know. Send us a message through Slack, and then we are going to link your blog sites into these buttons in here. So that's basically it. If somebody has a question or something else, please let us know. Let me see.